Honorable colleagues, the second order of the day is a motion on the need to investigate the pollution of Igbocha Egbema and Oguta local government areas of Imo State by an explosion at Igbocha Egbema, which is the operational base of Nigerian Ajib Oil Company, standing in the name of Honorable Goodluck Opiah. Honorable Opiah is invited to move the motion.
My name is Goodluck Opiah. I represent Igbocha Egbema, Oguta, and Oru West Federal Constituency. Distinguished colleagues, this motion is about a community called Egbema in 17 communities in Dua states, Rivers and Imo. This incident affects the people of my country.
Honorable Opiah.
The House is aware
Okay.
that Nigerian Ajib Oil Company, an oil exploration company, has been operating in Opiah Egbema and Doni local government area of Rivers State, and Igbocha Egbema Oguta local government area of Imo State for over 50 years. Concerned that all oil companies operating in the Niger Delta area use substandard and outdated equipment that are unsafe and pollute the environment, and they also have little regard for the safety of lives and properties of the people of the host communities. Notes a fire explosion between the 29th and 30th of June 2015 at the operational base of Nigerian Ajib Oil Company at Igbocha Egbema, which caused major pollution and damage to lives and properties, food crops, and aquatic lives worth millions of naira. Cognizant that the series of oil spillages and fire explosions at explosion sites are avoidable, and the recent one at Igbocha Egbema led to stoppage of exploration of crude oil and consequent loss of over 20,000 barrels of oil per day. The House to resolve, 1, to set up an ad hoc committee to investigate the remote and immediate causes of the incident, damages caused to the host community, and determine the state and age of operational equipment used by Nigerian Ajib Oil Company and other oil-producing companies in the Niger Delta. Report back to the House within 4 weeks.
The motion has been seconded. Honorable Opiah, please give us an insight into the motion, and we will debate it.
Distinguished colleagues, I remain Goodluck Opiah. I represent Igbocha Egbema, Oguta, Oru West Federal Constituency. I come from Imo State. Mr. Speaker, the motion before us is about a disaster that took place in a community called Egbema, precisely in the oil base of a company called Nigerian Ajib. Mr. Speaker, I tried initially to explain a fact. Egbema is a community made up of 17 sub-other communities. 3 of those communities are in Rivers State, and the remaining 14 are in Imo State. The explosion affected virtually all the communities in Egbema, whether in Imo or Rivers, and in fact, some communities in Ohaji, also in Imo State. It was an explosion that started at night with fire everywhere. And Mr. Speaker, you know that oil exploration goes with gas flaring. That has been part of the problem of oil communities in the Niger Delta area. That explosion caused such level of damage that by the second day, rivers, fishing ponds, and every available water within the area was covered with black substances suspected to be the hydrocarbon called crude oil. Mr. Speaker, this caused series of damages, killing aquatic lives, and of course, damaging food crops in the area. A lot of health hazards has taken place as a result of the pollution of the air. Mr. Speaker, I think that because issue of oil is in our exclusive legislative list, there is not much state government or even the State House of Assembly can do to come to the rescue of the people who are adversely affected by the disaster. Mr. Speaker, I have been a member of the State House of Assembly, and for 8 years in the Assembly, I had this problem of even trying to have access to oil companies to address the problem of the host community, but it was not possible. Indeed, oil companies have little or no respect for state government because they believe that oil matters are not within the jurisdiction of the states. Mr. Speaker, this motion is intended for this House to set up a committee to determine the remote and immediate causes of the disaster, probably to avert reoccurrence. It is a well-known fact, Mr. Speaker, that oil companies operating in Nigeria have little or no regard for the lives, for the well-being, welfare of the people that host their installations. And so, as parliamentarians, I think that we owe our people the duty to come to their assistance at a time like this. I want to plead to distinguished colleagues to give support to this motion, whether it is debatable or is not debatable, with a view to helping our people not to continue to suffer this calamity in future. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleagues.
So I have an amendment here from Honorable Fred Abedi. Is proposing that we amend the motion in this manner to set up ad hoc committee to investigate the remote and immediate causes of the incident, damages caused to the host community, and determine the state and age of the operational equipment used by the Nigerian Ajib Oil Company in the area in question, and report back to the House within 4 weeks. That is the amendment. Any seconder?
My name is Honorable Anayo Edwin. I represent the good people of Ezanot Ishelu Federal Constituency of Ebonyi State. Mr. Speaker, I rise to second the amendment made by my honorable colleague, Honorable Fred Abedi. I so amend.
Of the amendment as read, say aye. Those against it say nay. The ayes have it. There is another amendment here from Honorable Nam Obi. He said that the IGP, I guess that's Inspector General of Police, be informed of the various arrests made. Well, this amendment, I will just read it verbatim. He said that the IGP be informed of the various arrests made. Our people, workers, have been arrested and brought to Abuja alleging sabotage. Mr. Speaker, that Ajib Oil Company be asked to make open the JIV report. So any seconder for this amendment? So there's no seconder. The question. Those in favor of the motion as amended say aye. Those against it say nay. The ayes have it.